Hi everybody, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How you doing? Has been a while. I haven't made a video in a few weeks, but now all of a sudden I've got a ton of baits here, so I'll probably be doing some videos this week. So I was just kind of talking with the tech bait guys, like what order should I do these these videos in, because I got so much stuff all of a sudden laying around here. So I figured I'll just start what I got first and just work my way up. I made a LandBigFish order during the recent sale. I don't remember if it was the a spring sale, if it was Bassmaster Classic sale. I forget what it was. But they had a pretty good sale going on, so I just grabbed a few things. And a few of them are just from like watching some of the new episodes of some fishing shows lately, and just some from watching some videos on YouTube. So I was watching, I watch a lot of Randy Blockett's videos on YouTube. He was talking about how Aaron Martin's, and I've seen Aaron talk about this too, these small Scrounger heads with a tiny Zoom Fluke on there, baby Fluke. So I went, and when I saw that video that Randy did talking about it, I checked my Scrounger heads, and I had all bigger sizes, quarter up, quarter and out. So I didn't have any 1/8 ounce. And then a lot of the companies that make Scrounger heads, the 1/8 ounce were out of stock. So what I did is Lucky Strike did have some in stock on there for sale. So I figured, let me grab a couple. So I got 2 of these Scrounger heads in the 1/8 ounce size. For now, if you guys have never thrown a Scrounger head before, I throw them a little, not a lot. It's something I want to get better at because it is a cool action, but I do have sometimes an issue with it rolling on me. But I think it's just probably because the soft plastic I'm matching it with is either too big, too bulky, or whatever. But a Scrounger head is just going to be your regular jig head, and it's going to have this plastic, I don't even know what you want to call it, this plastic lip here. And when you throw a Scrounger head, it's gonna wobble, and this bait's gonna have a lot of cool action. So you'll really feel the vibration when you throw this this kind of bait. Now this is a small one. This is only an 1/8 ounce, so I will throw this on a spinning rod, probably 8-pound line, maybe 10. But you really, I'm interested to see. I've heard a lot of good things, and years back I met Aaron Martins at Reynolds Marine, up at Reynolds Marina. Marine there, boat dealership in Connecticut, because he was there for a seminar. And he did talk about this a little bit, the small Scrounger. So I figured after I saw Randy kind of talking about it, I said, you know, I never got those small 1/8 ounce, so let me try it. So what I got to go with it, and what Randy was talking about, was the tiny Fluke. So I just got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think they were doing 20 or 25% off all Zoom baits, so it was a good time to do it. So the colors I got, this is the bait fish color from Zoom. And the tiny Fluke is only, I think, 2.5 inches long. I don't know if it says it on here. I don't see it. But it's tiny. So there's the tiny Fluke right there. That's the bait fish color. So that works. That's one of the best combos with this small 1/8 ounce Scrounger head. So that's the bait fish color. And what I did is I snipped a little of that snout off to make it a little more flat there, not such a pointy end, has a little more meat to it. I don't know if you can tell when I put it on there. If you can see, I kind of cut that off just a little so it'll fit a little more flush against the ball head of that Scrounger jig. But bait fish color is the first one I got. And the tiny Fluke is not expensive. You get a 20-pack, so it'll last a while. So that's the bait fish color. I also got the Arkansas Shiner color. So there you go. That's what that looks like. Show it to you out of the pack. So there's that Arkansas Shiner color of the tiny Fluke. You see I don't know if you guys could see that. That little bit of flake flash in there. That's cool looking. So I wanted to just kind of get like bait fish type colors for this. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to try it out this spring. See how I like it. Because it's a technique I've used a little, not a lot. But I've never used the finesse version of it. I also got the baby bass color, which is a great looking Fluke color, even in the regular size Fluke. So that should be really good too for this technique. That's the baby bass color from Zoom, tiny Fluke. And I forget, I don't know if that's a 3-inch, I can't remember. It doesn't say it on the packet, I don't remember. But I'll put it, when I do the description, I'll type it in there, so you guys know if you want to get any. And the last one I got is just your regular albino color. I don't think they had any pearl in. I don't remember if they had pearl or not. There you go. That's that albino color. I have a lot of Flukes, regular size Flukes, Zoom Flukes that I throw this color. But that's what I got. So I got those 4 to go with this, with these 1/8 ounce Lucky Strike Scrounger Heads. So as some of the other, companies that make Scrounger Heads have the small ones in stock, I'll try them out and just see. First, I'll try the Lucky Strike one, see how I like it, see how it runs, and when I start using it, if I do catch some fish on it, you guys will see it because I'll probably film it. But that's the setup. So if if it's something you are thinking of doing, check out that Randy Blockett video on the finesse Scrounger Head, that Aaron Martin's made very popular, throwing that tiny one around. And the other thing I got is some finesse. Here I am, the guy who loves to throw a jig all day, and here I am showing you all this finesse stuff. But these smaller tubes on just a jig head. And this is just a Bass Cave. Got from Mike. This is a Bass Cave tackle. I think it's did I get a 1/4 ounce? Yeah, 1/4 ounce with a 1/0 hook. So we did a little bait switcheroo for some heads. So he sent me these heads, and they actually came in the mail today. So I thought that'll work perfect with that tiny tube. So I don't know if I was watching a Mark Zona show recently, or what it was, but they were just catching smallies on these tiny finesse tubes with just a jig head. You can use any kind of jig head you want. 1/4 ounce may even be heavier than I want to go. I might want to go lighter, but I just happened to have these heads just came in today, so I figured I'd set it up with that. You guys get the idea. And so I got the Bitsy tube from Strike King. Strike King stuff was on sale during the promotion they were doing on LandBigFish. So I got the Bitsy tube. It's a 10-pack, and these are the green pumpkin, which you guys could probably tell already. Great color. Can't go wrong with a green pumpkin tube. And it's a 10-pack, like I said. And I don't know what, 2.75 inches. I should actually, you know what I'm going to do? If that's 2.75 inches, let's see what that tiny Fluke is compared next to it as far as length goes. Yeah, so I guess the tiny Fluke is 2.75 inches too, because they look almost, it might be 3, because that tail does go down below that, but it's pretty close. So this is either 2.75 or 3 inches, the tiny Fluke. But, so I think this would be a really, bed fishing maybe. I wouldn't go probably this heavy of a head for bed fishing, unless they were deeper beds, but this would probably be, I can't see this not being a smallie killer. And I throw, most of the tubes I throw are like 3 3¼ inches, 4 inches with the internal hook that I've shown you guys, I think, on videos before. This is a different way to do it with that exposed hook and that jig head. So that's the green pumpkin one I got in the Strike King. I also got the the pumpkin with the green flake, which looks cool. I'll show you guys what that looks like out of the pack. So you can see it's a nice small tube, and I've got a ton of tubes hanging up over there, and nothing this small. So they're all much bigger. So I figured, well, if they're on sale, I'll grab a couple and try this technique this spring and this season. I guess with all the Ned rig fishing I've been doing lately and stuff, that this just will fit right in there with those finesse techniques. And let's see, green pumpkin, red flake. I got that. Looks like there's more than just red flake in there. I think I see some green flake too, but that's a really nice one. Almost looks like that green pumpkin candy color. I see some green, I see some black, I think also, some red. It's a nice looking bait. That one looks cool. So this is the Strike King Bitsy tube, 2.75 inches, 10-pack. Now, what whenever you see somebody with a strike king sail, pick yourself up some if you want to try this technique. And a small tube like this, I don't really know a better way that you could do it than just on a, a Ned type head, some kind of a mushroom head that you like to throw. And the last one I got of that is the watermelon copper craw. You guys can see that. Here's what it looks like out of the pack. That's really nice. It's a nice looking color too. So there you go. So there's the baits I got. The guy who prefers to have a flipping stick and 20-pound line in his hand. There's all my finesse baits. See what happens when you move to New Hampshire and you're fishing a lot of clear water? These are the things you start wanting to throw around. But, I mean, these will work anywhere. These finesse techniques will work anywhere. So I got those. So I got, what was that, 4 packs? Yeah. So I got 4 packs of the Zoom, 4 packs of the Bitsy tube, which, like I said, if you guys have never seen these heads before, it's a Bass Cave, and it's just basscavetackle.com, and at Bass Cave Tackle. You can see them on Instagram, also Facebook. But I'll put the description of Mike's heads, jig heads, on the description so you guys can check them out if you haven't seen them before. I know you guys in the Northeast and Jersey know about them and the other areas, but if you haven't seen them, for my guys across the country that watch the videos, there you go. If you want some good jig heads, check them out. And last but not least, I always got to throw something that's a little more expensive in. So I got myself another flat slap. And this is the Secret Gill color, which I'm not sure if I had or not, but didn't care because it's a great color, and if I've got 2 of them, that's not a bad thing. I know I've talked about the flat slap on other videos. But the last couple years, this has become one of my favorite. Of course, it's got to be. There we go. This is that Secret Gill. This has become one of my favorite shallow cranking baits. Cold water, warm water, especially when the water is a little chilly. Early in the season. But if those fish are on flats, around shallow weed, rock, this thing is awesome. This thing is awesome. If you notice that in Megabass, is one like regular eye and one like kind of cool green, different shaped eye. And there's really neat. I like this with that, that bluegill pattern with that orange on there. So I got to look in the box. I haven't dug out my Megabass box, but had to get one. I had it in stock, so I grabbed one. So the Megabass flat slap. If you guys like doing shallow cranking, give it a try if you haven't tried it before. And that's it. That's my LandBigFish order. And as I said, I don't remember if it was called the Spring Sale or the Bassmaster Classic Sale. It was around the Bassmaster Classic time, so congratulations to Jason Christie, by the way. Finally winning the Classic. Awesome job. But I think around then was probably when they were doing it, when they were doing that sale. But that's it, guys. I thought I'd show you those baits as I go through all this new stuff I've got. Because I was at the New Hampshire Outdoor Expo this weekend. I was helping out Pete from Stoneman and Son Lures and Eric from Tech Baits. They both had booths. It was really awesome. It was great getting to see some people on the tech team that I hadn't met yet in person. So it was really a fun weekend, and it was a great way to get the name out for the baits. Talking to people, getting to know people in this area. I mean, I've worked outdoor shows down when I lived in Jersey, and you see a lot of familiar faces. So now that I'm up here where I don't really know that many people yet, it was good to kind of get to talk to people and get to know people, and it was really neat. So it was an awesome experience, the show. We all had a lot of fun. So of course on the last day of the show, yesterday, Sunday, I did a little shopping. So I've got some, give you a quick little preview here. Got some Crazy Hick Bait Company baits I'll show you guys. Of course, I've got some tech baits to show you guys. Let's see. Of course, you will see some of Pete's great Stoneman and Son hard baits coming up here in the next day or two. Let's see what else. I've got some fresh baits, some Neds from them, and I got their scorpion box, which is really cool looking, so I'll save that for another video. And let's see, what else? Oh, I got some Mattis baits. Some cool looking baits from them. Nice kit in the bag. So I'll show that off to you guys in an upcoming video. So if anybody that was at the show sees this video, and we spoke, it was nice talking to you. It was nice getting to meet some new people and hang out with the guys for the weekend and show off the awesome tech baits and Stillman and Sunlures that we had there on display. But that's it for this video on the LandBigFish order. I'll put all the descriptions of all the baits when I do the I'll tell you about where all the baits are when I do the description at the bottom there. To the Scrounger Heads from Lucky Strike. I mean, you can buy anybody's brand that you want. These just happen to be in stock for that size. The Flat Slap, Bass Cave. I'll put a link to that in there for you. The Strike King Bitsy Tube, and the Zoom Tiny Fluke. So if I hang up any more Zoom baits on my racks over there, the thing may fall over, but because I got a lot. That's it. So like I said, if you guys have any questions on that, if anybody has done this technique before, if you got any pointers you want to share with me, please do. Like I said, I've thrown a Scrounger head before with a regular size fluke on like a 1/2 ounce, a 3/8. But I've never thrown this finesse one. So if anybody out there who sees my video has done this, let me know how let me know if you got any tricks. Let me know so I can speed up the process of getting the hang of it. But that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon on YouTube. Mark out.